It's time for the final chapter in Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Ruka finally knows the truth. Her father, seeking to fulfill his destiny by completing the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, put organ masks on his own daughter and 4 other girls and had Sakuya dance as the vessel in the rite of descent. But the rite did not succeed. Ruka lost her memory and Sakuya fell into a death-like slumber. Until one day she awoke. Sakuya, who was never supposed to awaken, who could not awaken. The deaths of her friends, the mass disappearance of the islanders, it was all brought about by the obsessions of one man, Ruka's father, Soya. How can this tragic story be brought to an end? Can Ruka atone for her father's mistakes? The lunar eclipse is near, and Sakuya will bring destruction to all. That is like the one thing, is usually in Fatal Frames, and I imagine in this one too, the curse is localized. You don't really... It doesn't really spread beyond its local area.
月が
Alright, we are now searching for traces of our father. Father was always in here making his masks. All I remember is the sound of his hammer. His back facing me. I can't remember his face. What did he look like when he turned to face me? Chisels of various sizes are arranged on the worktop. This surface must have been used for carving masks. On the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. It is said that the art of the House of Yamotsuki reached its peak in the time of Suetsu. After the Day of Tranquility, the masks he made were feared, and all of them were burned. The only ones left are the depictions engraved in the underground shrine in Shugen Temple. The form of the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse must have originated in that shrine. Sitting in front of the engraved masks, I realize the tranquility reached by Suetsu and appreciate the height of his skill. I have approached that skill in the long hours spent at that shrine improving myself, but it's not enough. The sun of inspiration broke through the clouds, and I realized what was missing when Dr. Haibara showed me that photo. Long ago, Professor Kunihiko Aso came to watch the Rugetsu Kagura. He took photos of it, and in one of those photos, I saw it. I saw the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse made by Suetsu. Others may not see it, but I do. I don't know why that long-lost mask appeared in the photo. They say the camera obscura can show the past. Maybe it captured some kind of spiritual remnant of Suetsu. The photo is somewhat distorted, but the intensity of the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, Suetsu's goal, is captured perfectly. I must surpass Suetsu. I must achieve his life's goal. I must forge the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Soya's scribblings. The fact that no one has ever seen the Hallowed Realm does not mean that there is no such place. After all, even when the moon is eclipsed and completely hidden from sight, it doesn't cease to exist. Soya's Notes 3. I did all I could, used all means available, and created a perfect mask. There was not a single flaw in it, so why did she blossom? Why did the rite of descent fail? Was it the vessel? Or the organs? Whatever the reason, the resonance has started. Nothing can stop it now. Just like my ancestor Suetsu, I have brought about the Day of Tranquility. I suppose the least I can do is witness the end with my own eyes. That is all I deserve. What happened to my father? Where did he go? There's a breeze blowing from behind this altar. It looks like it can be moved. Well, yeah, let's move it. She's not aggressive, so I'm pretty sure it's safe that for us to walk up. was really hoping there would be a save point. Oh, maybe there still will be. I thought this was the end of the cavern. I was wrong. Uh-oh. Can we find out where she buys her tights from? Because those did not tear at all. Like, I buy pantyhose or tights and you look at them the wrong way and suddenly there's 80 runs in them. Soya's notes 4. The Rogetsu Kagura is supposed to appease the dead, but I wonder if they are really in such anguish that they need to be appeased. Dr. Haibara's take on the matter is that souls are collections of memories. They cannot be destroyed. If that's true, then death is nothing but endless memory, endless solitude, and endless suffering. Can we ease the suffering of the dead by destroying those memories? There are masks that do this. The mask of the vessel lets her lose herself, and the mask of the lunar eclipse forged by Soetsu also clears all memory for a short time. However, erasing memory would leave nothing behind. Soetsu thought that there was more than oblivion left behind after all memory is lost. Reduce the circle enough and it becomes a point. No matter how small the circle gets, there's always a point left behind. The same goes for people and for souls. Everyone's circle is different, but if you keep shrinking it, it becomes a point. The point of origin from which all have come, and the final destination ultimately shared by all. That point is Soetsu's hallowed realm. I am fascinated by this idea. Hello, HPG. I believe this to be the place we come from at the moment of birth, and the place we pass through at the moment we lose ourselves. The hallowed realm is in all of us. So is salvation. Soetsu tried to reach the hallowed realm using the mask of the lunar eclipse. Is this not the true purpose of the Rogetsu Kagura? No, the true purpose of the rite of descent? Soetsu stumbled on the road to salvation, but I, Soya Yomtsuki, will forge the true mask of the lunar eclipse. Yeah, about that. How'd that go for you? Well, you don't have to be actively having a conversation with me. I will not be hurt if you just lurk. I recognize that, but just saying, if you need, you can just lurk here. So, now that I'm, like, thinking about it and, like, looking at Ruka more, we need to know more than just where she got her tights from. Because, like, look at how, like, springy and brightly colored the little ruffles on her shoulders still are. Which, I just... So he said you came. I don't know why it didn't subtitle that, but that's what he said. There it is. Soya's Notes 5. I feel strangely calm despite the coming of the inevitable end. I spent a lot of time in this place with my masks, in search of Suetsu, devoting myself to improving my art and exceeding the art of Suetsu's time. And yet I invited the day of tranquility. But now I think that perhaps my mask of the lunar eclipse was not a failure. Sakuya has blossomed, even more completely and brilliantly than on the last day of tranquility. If, on the next eclipse, Sakuya were to perform the rite of descent, she would blossom even further. That blossomed face is precisely the mask of the lunar eclipse that Suetsu was searching for. At least, that is my final hypothesis. Sakuya will be here soon. Until she comes, I want to stay here and enjoy the silence. Well, which way did she go? You didn't show me which direction she went. How am I supposed to chase her if I don't know which way she's going? I will search for it later, Velasco. Because I guess maybe it wasn't the same artist, but I swear it looked like them. Alright. I will say I'm enjoying this like more leisurely stroll through. The eclipse is almost complete. This cave should lead to the lighthouse. Sakuya must have headed up there, the closest place on the island to the moon. At least in like Fatal Frame 2, like the final chapter, you're like basically getting chased the whole time. It's like, Jesus. I would just like to chill out, please. So do we have... Oh, do we have bets as to whether or not Sakuya is... or, Misaki is alive or not? And she blossomed. I mean, I guess it's more structurally stable if you start your lighthouse underground. I guess.
これであの面は真に完成する。昨夜の顔そのものが月はみの面なのだ。全ての人々が咲くことになる。我は
Ow, 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 that hurt. How much damage are we actually doing here? Oh crap. Not much. Chronicle of Suetsuyu Mitsuki. If one whose face hath become as the mask of the lunar eclipseth performeth once more the rite of descent on the night of the moon's eclipse, great resonance occurreth. This great resonance doth consume the island and spread out from it, causing all to blossom. The only way to seal this person is the true mask of the lunar eclipse. Placing it thereon, and so performing the rite of descent, will send their spirit back to the moon and cause the resonance to cease. Yet know ye it is forbidden to look at the face of one who becometh the mask of the lunar eclipse. Only whilst wearing the mask can thou look at the mask. Yet know ye that doing thus puts thee in peril of blossoming. The rest is illegible. I hope that's the last time we see Soya. It's not, of course. Oh! So nice. Get out of the wall. That's not fair. Where did he grab me from? He keeps staying in the walls, and you can't target them when they're in the walls because, surprise, surprise, the camera obscura can't see through the wall. Why did that not count? That one's busted, so we gotta stay on the inner. Son of a... Get out of the wall. That's just not okay. Soyuz Note 6. Only now at the end, when everything's about to be lost, do I understand. I followed eagerly in Suetsu's footsteps. I saw what Suetsu saw. I saw what he thought. I thought what he thought. And as I did all that he did before me, I became Suetsu. It is ironic that here, on the precipice of death, I have regained some sense of clarity. If the rite of descent is performed again, Sakui's blossomed face will become the mask, and will blossom even further, but she will only be appeased when next the rite is performed. According to legend, in order to seal the vessel who blossomed on the rite of the previous Day of Tranquility, the rite of descent was performed once more. I can't be certain, but I think that if the vessel is brought back to the state she was in when she received the souls of the dead, her soul will return as well. But what was missing from that rite of descent? Something to appease a troubled soul, to reverberate in it and bring peace. And now we have the Mask of Lunar Eclipse. We want to take the outer one, but before we do that, wants me to see something.
私のことを忘れないでって。私のことを忘れてしまって。ルカ、月森の歌を。
Legend of the Moon Song. There be on the isle of Regetsu a maiden who is guardian of the moon. This maiden playeth the moon sounds and doth protect the moon for all. The isle is abound with myriad forms of moon sound, and for each a distinct spiritual state. One of the moon songs is the moon song. The moon sounds is the moon song, being a melody that doth let the spirit reach the moon. This moon song is as the soothing beat of the womb, bringing peace. At times disaster may befall the moon, the worst bringing resonance and that with it blossoming. Being so a disaster in the moon, the maiden playeth the moon song to pacify the troubled moon and souls, allowing said souls to return to the hallowed realm. I really hope that she just, like, plays the moon song automatically and I don't actually have to do it, because I will fail. I am confident that I will fail repeatedly. That was really bad. Like, we can't afford to mess up the Type 0 film. Like, we really can't. Glad I saved Type 90! Feel about that.
Luca, 月森の歌を
The moon song. I have the score for Mother's Room. Do you? Oh no. And the guide to decoding it from Father's Room. I don't, though. No. No, please no. Fuck. So this is the moon song. The moon song being a melody to let the spirit reach the moon. Being so disaster in the moon song shall pacify the troubled moon and souls, allowing said souls to return to the hallowed realm. According to the score, it should sound like this. Oh no! Oh good, she's not an insta-kill. Oh yeah, she's an insta-kill, never mind. I told you guys, I told you I couldn't do this. Stay put, Sakuya. Sakuya. come on! Why didn't it take the first time that was right? Why didn't that count? What the fuck, game? Bullshit minigame. I know this song. I've heard it before. Oh, apparently... Oh! I'm glad they got Tsukiko Amano back. Goodbye, Kirishima-san. Goodbye, Sakuya. What'd you do to Misaki, by the way? Yeah, Tsukiko has not done a bad theme for the Fatal Frames yet. I know you guys didn't get to see and hear the Fatal Frame 3 ending, because I never got around to it. I don't even know if you ever saw 2. There's still been a distinct lack of answers to what happened to Misaki.